for high temperature, you can short circuit a battery. It's called nichrome wire. And in fact, one place you find it is if you look inside the nozzle of a hairdryer, those coils are nichrome wire coils. What happens is if you push a lot of current through those coils, they get red hot. They're the same coils that you'll see inside of a toaster, for example. So yes, if you rip open a hairdryer and do not plug it in, you will come out with something that looks like this. Now the thing that's great about this is these nichrome wires, even if your hairdryer breaks, the thing that's going to break is probably not going to be the nichrome wire. It's going to be the motor on the hairdryer itself. So you run across broken hairdryers all the time. And as you notice, this wire is coiled, coiled, coiled around itself. So you can take this wire and you can get a lot of length out of just 1 inch. So this is the cheapest, fastest way to get hold of nichrome wire is just find a broken hairdryer and rip it apart. And just yank on it tightly with a pair of pliers. And if you connect just 1 inch of this wire to a battery, you can make, this has been essentially our wire goes up one side, one leg, connects to the nichrome wire at the top, then connects to another wire coming back down, and my switch is simply, my battery is dangling from 2 toothpicks, and to turn on my hot wire, I simply squeeze these 2 legs together and contacts the other side of my battery. When I do this, this wire will get hot. And what you use a hot wire for is for all kinds of prototyping of aircraft. Aircraft use really lightweight materials. One great way to do that is you take foam, you shape it the way you want it to be, and then you put fiberglass over top of it. And you can make a super strong structure that way. So if I squeeze this together, wait for a second for that wire to heat up. Let's see, I should be contacting. Actually, let me grab it from here.
So you know you're snapping something.
Come on, wire.
Not a great demonstration.
Come on. There. Now it's heating up.
Oh wow.
Joseph, are you seeing this? Joseph, come here, look at this. Hurry up.
Yeah, it's a super.
Joseph, right now.
It's a neat cutter. And actually, I used hot wires. You can use them for making all kinds of interesting designs in
Right.
foam.
You're making a puzzle.
Exactly. So it is a very cool cutter, and actually you can use it for slicing off layers of foam, creating bodies of revolution, making missiles, making nose cones, and then you put fiberglass cloth over it with fiberglass on it, and you can create things that you'd never be able to make out of metal. My opinion, I mean, I weld and work with metal, but fiberglass by far is the easiest thing to work with, and if you shape foam like this, you can create aircraft wings, models that have just awesome airfoils that you could never make in any other way. So it's a very neat technique for building. And again, very easy to make the parts. Just a AA battery, these are 2 tongue depressors, and a little piece of the nichrome wire that I pulled out of a hairdryer.
Yeah.
And that's all there is to it. Now, I would go into a little more detail on how to do this. I might move some of it into the workshop that you and I have been talking about.
March 29th,
but-
so if you're not signed up, you know, we've got 3 classes, March 29th, April 12th, and May 10th, 3 Fridays.
But guys, since we're so far over, I better stop it here. But if you guys have any questions, and if you